Look out for my next novel, which is going to be a travel story set in lots of different countries in the world. It was inspired because a friend of mine told me a long time ago that when I write letters to people when I've been on holiday and tell them all about it, it's much more interesting than the books that I write. So I thought, right, that's a challenge. I'll write a novel which brings in lots of different places that I've been to. And here's a short excerpt from it. This happens to be chapter 12, USA, 1995. Hit the floor, lady. Eleanor stared up at the only other passenger in the elevator, a broadly built, thick-set young white man who'd just got in on the 18th floor, 2 floors below Eleanor's room. He looked ill-intentioned. "What?" she whispered. He had his right hand in his jacket pocket and appeared to be fingering something fairly large. In the next 3 seconds, Eleanor regretted again her agent's choice of hotel in downtown Los Angeles. The Westin Bonaventure was a strange square building, glass windows covering the whole of the outside, with 4 towers on each corner where the elevators were. She was currently suspended somewhere on the northeast corner, God knew how many thousand feet above the land, alone with this maniac. "I said hit the floor, lady," he added, with what she took to be a smirk. She had of course been warned not to go out alone on the streets of LA, and indeed she had no intention of doing so, for to her surprise Charlie had emailed her a fortnight ago to say he would be visiting LA himself this week, and he wondered if they could meet up for a drink sometime. In fact, he ought to be waiting for her at this very minute in one of the bars downstairs. Well, all right then. There was nothing for it. She knelt down on the floor of the elevator, which, odd how you notice such things in an emergency, was spotlessly clean, but one single cigarette had been stubbed out in the corner, and someone had dropped a screwed-up scrap of paper. She glanced up at the man. Was this far enough, or did he want her flat out? She held her bag up above her head as a sign of compliance. After what happened at St. Petersburg a year before last, giving up all her money was getting to be a habit. Oh no, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean... I only wondered, are you going all the way down? Do you want the floor? The sidewalk? He leant across her and pressed the button to take the elevator down to the ground floor. On second thoughts, he was actually quite a pleasant young man. He bent to help her up and dust her down. Charlie went on laughing for most of the evening. "Could happen to anyone, Eleanor, my sunshine," he said, pouring out some more wine. If you want to check out my other books, have a look at my website in the description, atfieldduttbooks.co.uk, and that will have all the details about all our books.